Hey, my name's Chad and welcome to You vs. You. Alright, so guitar is my meditation, man. The guitar is how I get in the zone, how I get all my chakras freaking exploding. So, today, we're going to talk about one of the most overlooked manifestation tools that you can probably do. And actually, if you are doing it, you're probably missing some steps, and I guarantee you, you're not doing part 2 like you should be. So, let's go over it. Woo! So, here's what you're going to need for this technique. You ready? Piece of paper and a pen. That's it. But there's way more to it. All you're going to do, you're going to draw yourself a T-chart, which is this. A line this way and a line this way. That's it. Okay, now I'm sure you've all heard a list. What we're going to do is we're going to get some great details. So let's just make it really easy. Let's do a relationship. You want to have a new partner. Girls, you want some special guy. Guys, you want some special girl. No problem. What you're going to do is on the left side of that T-bar, you're going to write down everything that you want in this partner that you're going to manifest. I mean everything. What color hair? How tall? What can they do for a living? Personality type. Do they like cats? Do they like dogs? Anything, like traveling. Every little thing you can think of. Oh, they hate freaking sports, or they love sports, or whatever it is. List it out. Try to get as many things. And when you finally get enough, think of some more. Think of some more, think of some more, think of some more. Write down as many things as you can that you want in this partner. Alright? Alright, here comes the hard part though. Once you do that, you got to break down your list to the top 10. That's it. So, what this is going to do, this is actually going to wake you up to see what you think you're looking for. All those things. But then you're going to figure out how many of those things really don't matter. And you're going to come up with your top 10 things that you want. And it's very hard. You might have to give up income because maybe you want someone who's more loving or more nurturing or whatever it is that you want. It's a really great exercise to figure out what it is that you want in a partner. Now, we're not done. Of course, everybody knows this, right? Here's the second part. The second part of this is that on the other side of the T-bar, you are going to write down every single thing you can think of that you don't want in a partner. All right? Interesting, right? You're going to write all this down. Everything. Alcoholic. You don't mind that. Maybe you're 420 friendly. Maybe you don't want any pot. Maybe you don't want smoking. Maybe you don't want a narcissist. Maybe you do for some reason. Who knows? Maybe you want a giver. You want someone who's needy. I don't know. It's up to you. You're going to write down all the things that you don't want in a partner. Right? Think of them. Think of them. And there's a lot of people that say, when they're doing this, I really couldn't think of too many things I don't want. I just want this or that. Or I don't think of too many things that I really do want. It's like, that's a cop-out. You know what you want. Don't be afraid. It's your list. What you're going to manifest. Think of it. Think of all the things or all the people you've ever dealt with. And things you definitely know you don't want. Same deal. Hopefully you can get like 20 or 30 things you don't want. You deserve the best that the universe will give you. Actually, what you will give you. That's the crazy thing. This isn't about getting it from out there. This is about you focusing and giving yourself the best and thinking about all the things you want and thinking about all the things you don't want. That's the most important thing. So, once you have that huge list of the things you don't want, you break that down to your top 10. So, now you have a T-chart and you have the top 10 things you want in a list. In this case, it's a relationship. And the other side, you have the top 10 things you don't want. That's something now that every day you're going to take a quick look at, take a picture of it on your phone, put it up somewhere in your house, somewhere, private, and you keep looking at that. And what will start happening is not unlike when you get, let's say you get a blue Honda, you go out and buy yourself a blue Honda and you start driving around, next thing you know, like, hey, damn, there's like blue Hondas everywhere. You just start seeing it, You start being more aware of it. Well, that's what's going to happen. And the great thing about this is you'll start talking to someone, and within a few minutes, you'll know, oh, you know, I'm already picking up on a couple of things that I know I don't want. So, next. It saves you so much time and it just gets you focused on what you want. And if you guys know, the universe gives you what you are focused on and gives you what your, you know, what your target is every single time. And you will be putting yourself through this tunnel vision without even knowing it. And it's subtle. But, you know, I've been on a few dates and, hey, you know, we start talking, having a great time, you know. But then like an hour in, I realized, shit, she's had like 8 fucking drinks. Like, I don't want to be with some alcoholic, right? Maybe she's nervous or whatever, so maybe, you know, but for the most part, you can tell, like me, in an hour, I'm having 2 drinks, maybe 3. You know, come on, man. You start having 8, 9 drinks, woo! So this is so much drama around that. It's such a low vibe thing when someone drinks a lot. So it's not something I want in my life with a partner. And plus, I've dealt with partners who've had issues with that. It's brutal. Like for me. You guys might like, maybe you're a big drinker yourself, but again, whatever, write it out and you're focused. And what it allows you to do is like a laser beam, cut through all the nonsense, right? And like I said, within a few minutes of talking to someone, you'll start picking up things that you do want. You're like, oh wow, she's picking off like 5 or 6 things that I do want on my list. But having that balance and having that go-to checklist of what I don't want. Just before I met you, I knew I didn't want this, this, and this. And here you are, you're banging off like 3 of them. So I already know this isn't going to work. Really nice meeting you. Had a great night. Take care. You know, it's you versus you. Figure out what you want. Write it out and do that work. Now, does this just work for relationships? No, it works for everything. What kind of job do you want? Do you want to work inside, in an office, or do you want to work outside? Do you want to have a boss telling you what to do? Maybe you're into that. Maybe you're into, you know, having people, you know, over you so you can be more, you know, I know what to do. I can follow rules really good. If you don't want that, you write that down. Write down everything that you want in the job and everything you don't want in the job. And work it out. And if you're looking, things will just start coming to your life. That's how it works. It really, really, really is an overlooked thing. The power of a list. But not just the list, because most people do a list and they only do the, you know, what they want side. It's so, so critically important that you do what I don't want side. Oh, and then I almost forgot too. To top it all off, the cherry on top is this. Let's say we go back to the relationship one. So you got what you want, and you got the list that you don't want, and you're settled, you're happy, you can't wait to find this person. The little cherry on top is to actually write a little paragraph of how happy you are that they are finally in your life and how it makes you feel that they're in your life, okay? You got everything you want, you got everything you don't want, and you're in this perfect relationship that you designed, that you created with the power of manifestation. And now you're going to just express how happy you are, what you feel like, and how excited you are every day, and you know how much lighter you feel, and all that stuff, and grateful that you are, that you manifested it. And just really quickly every day read it. It's that simple. And I would be shocked if after 6 to 8 weeks, this person just doesn't appear in your life, right? Oh, and just so you know, you can't use the same list for the next person. Let's say you meet someone, and it's like it was good, but then it didn't work out because you didn't think, oh shit, they have to like kids, and I got like 5 kids. Oops. You know, so that's what kind of happens too. You have to be really specific, you know? That's what I've been finding anyways. So, yeah, so let's say that doesn't work out, and then you say, oh, I'm just going to use that same list, and you know, I'm not going to rewrite it. No, rewrite it, because you have to reset it. And there's just something to, you know, writing it out on paper physically, and something to thinking about it, and something to, you know, really having to sit down and think about it, and breaking it down like you just did. And you will get results, okay? I promise. All right, take care. You versus you.